All right. The testing is completed, the strategies are developed, and it's about time I share them with you. We are going to jump into this Shredder challenge. I'm so excited to share these teams with you, and you can do it too. I know you can. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? This is the Shredder Challenge. If you've seen other content creators or the playlist on YouTube on the Raid channel, this is the Shredder Challenge, and we are going to complete it today. Very happy to be able to bring this to you. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video where I will be going over the rest of the teams. We're going to start off with the challenge part, and then I'm going to share with you all of the teams that I know that work on this dungeon. Multiple different strategies, including Ninja Turtles and without Ninja Turtles, all of the good things. So let's jump right in. But before we do that, go ahead and put your player IDs in the comments below. Plarium is not giving out any rewards for this competition, or so they thought, but I will. 540 gems, and all you need to do is tell me what team you are using in the event dungeon. You need your player ID and the team that you're using. Props if you have a sweet team and you send me a picture of it in my Discord. Anyway, go ahead and put those player IDs down there and you will be registered to win. We had 2 different gem giveaway videos on Friday and Saturday, both of the Ancient Shard videos. I have not picked those winners yet, so if you have not put your player IDs over there, you can have 3 chances to win, and more coming soon on the channel. So the event dungeon. I think the event dungeon is very manageable from stages up to 20. I think a ton of players, the majority of the player base, can farm stage 20 with a reasonably fast team. And I think 25 is pretty accessible right now as well. I think stage 30, you need endgame champions, endgame gear, all of that stuff. Even stage 26, 27 starts getting much more difficult. And it really ramps up once you're in there. For us, our goal is to do this as quickly as possible. So I have adapted my sweet new Sand Devil strategy that is actually very similar to the Phantom Shogun team that I use. And that is going to be focusing on my wonderful lady here, Whisper. Ally attack strategies. We have Leonardo in there for some extra damage because we have to have 1 turtle in the team for the challenge. And Rio's going to bring the debuffs. I don't think I've broken any rules, and thank you to Plarium for letting me skirt right on in here at the end of this. Really, I just wanted to make a video on the event dungeon, and I just needed an excuse to do it. So we should come right in here, beat this very quickly. We're going to beat all of the stages with this team up to and including stage 25. So there's 15. We're going to go right along, 16, 17, etc. And then once we hit 26, we're going to change our team. We have the ability to change our team 1 time here. But as you can see, like, Whisper just annihilates this boss. And I think that that's going to continue to be the case. She is going to be able to do a lot of boss killing in this game, especially with an ally attack combination. And so if you have not built your Whisper, this is your sign. You can do this with any ally attack champions, and Lydia can probably do it instead of Rio. I have Rio geared specifically for this. 4 seconds there, sick. Yeah, it's fast. It's definitely fast. Whisper is doing the heavy lifting here, not Leo. Leo is great and all, but his A1 does not compare to the power of Whisper here. It does not. So we're going to kill him as quickly as we can. Perfect. And then here is going to be stage 20. So if you want to do this, you want to make sure that your debuffer goes first. You do not want your ally attack champions going first, because if they go first, then you're in trouble. You won't have your debuffs in there. So make sure that you have a little bit of a speed tune here, okay? It doesn't have to be crazy, nothing in particular. For whatever stage you want to go for, you just want to figure out what the speed of the boss is, and then go faster than that. We are not really getting the ally attack here because of this. We don't have the block debuffs here, but this is still going to be a win. We should be able to do up to stage 25, I think, with this team. Perfect. 26 seconds. Very nice. There is a little bit of a fail rate on stage 25 with this team, I think. It's not 100%. So if you wanted to run this team, I would suggest stage 24 or stage 20. And then we're going to come in here and do a bunch more damage. What are your teams for the event dungeon, and are you farming it? Because, man, I think the new gear set is great. I hope that you're farming this dungeon, because just like the pinpoint gear, you need a strong basis of accessories for your account. And we're definitely going to need a lot more space here for our accessories player. I'm like, I literally just don't even know what we're supposed to do right now for accessories. So hopefully that is something that we are thinking about and working on. And maybe actually I should switch over to the other team sooner. Because this is looking a little sketchy. Okay, 107. I wonder if I should just switch over to the other team. So team number 2 is going to be this one. And this is obviously an endgame strategy because we have Ramontu and Marius. Obviously, Lydia's in here as well, Leonardo. And then I have Sulfurion in here, which I know not a lot of people have. I suppose he could be anyone that's going to give you a turn meter boost and a revive. So, like, Sifi or Arbiter even, maybe. Maybe Arbiter would work in there, but I don't think it would work for stage 30. Because he is also giving us the damage. And I think this is going to give me the consistency that I'm looking for here. But that ally attack team, it does work on stage 25. So if you are doing that, you might be able to tweak it to your own specs and your own account to be able to farm that. But as I said, if you're running the ally attack, it should probably just be stage 20. Oh yeah, this team is much faster. The ally attack team actually takes a lot more turns than that, I think. Anyway, that's my guess. I'm obviously not an expert on the team that I built this morning. But this team, though, I've been working on for a while. This is very similar to the team that I was actually running for the event dungeon before I got my speed farm going, which we will talk about at the end of the video. It is extremely difficult to pull off, but there are a couple of options. And so if you want some other strategies, I have at least 2 other strategies. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. But either way, this is going very well. And we should be able to clear this no problem. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so here's stage 24. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come in on this screen for each of the next levels so we can sort of speed this up. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. So I'm just gonna unpause it real quick because I don't want anybody to think that I'm like cheating or anything. We're only allowed to run it one time, or if we run it more than one time, the time adds to our total time. And so I better just like record this. If you want to skip ahead a little bit in the video, you definitely can, but we can also talk about some sweet things as well. like this chronophage gear set. So that's what I would like to discuss while we're watching this playthrough. And I think that there's a couple of things that are really good about the gear set. As a two-piece set, you can put it on literally anyone. Just for 2 accessory slots, like your ring and your amulet, you can add, I think it's 10 speed, or 12 if you have the Lore of Steel Mastery. And that is really an incredible thing to be able to do, is just adding speed with just putting your accessories on there. And you're going to add other stats as well, but the speed is the most important thing. And that can go on any champion. It does not have to be just it does not have to be anyone related to the gear set. Just if you want to have more speed on your champion. This looks like a little sketchy here, and I'm wondering why. We should revive here and be fine. I've actually... This can run stage 30, so, like, I don't know. We must have some bad RNG. I'm probably going to have to rerun this. I wonder if I just... Maybe we're okay? No, we're not okay. We are not okay. I'm going to end that there, and then I'm going to rerun it, because I think if I end it, then it doesn't count towards my time anymore. So, what is causing that? What was the bad RNG there? I don't even know. But as far as the chronophage gear set, I actually think that it could revive some strategies. For example, once I have some available, I really want to try it on Cardinal. Do you guys remember the Cardinal revive strategy? Where, yeah, see, this is fine here. We must have, like, resisted or 3%ed something. Anyway, the Cardinal revive strategy, she is like one of the best revivers in the game, but the problem is you can just lock her out. You can pop the stone skin, you can lock her out, all those things. And with the chronophage set, you will not be able to do that. So I really think you can get some people. You go 4-piece chronophage, 4-piece stone skin, and you fight teams that you know that they're gonna die. You don't want to fight Marius, because Marius will remove all of those buffs. There we go. There's 26. Here's 27. So, we have already talked about 2 teams so far, and I have 2 more teams to show you, at least. I need to check my notes, but I have at least 2 more teams to show you. My team and the Ninja Turtles team. So, oh, 3. I have 3 more teams to show you. I have a little bit more optimized version of this team, and it is a little bit more consistent than this. I think we're screwed here. We got to revive it. We got to restart it. But I don't know. Maybe it works better on stage 30 than the previous stages, because the champions are different, right? Interesting. That is the case sometimes with event dungeons or dungeons in general. Is like, yeah, that Jing Wan is messing my day up. That Jing Wan is messing my day up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna lose this here again. What stage is this? 27? Okay. Maybe I need to kill the Jing Wan first. I think that could be a good idea. Kill the Jing Wan. If I kill the Jing Wan, then he could be revived, but actually Lydia will block the revive, which is pretty cool. Block buffs is really good in this team because it allows you to not have all these things, but Python is going to be cleansing it. Leo helping keep us alive here. Okay. I don't know. The Jingwan is messing my day up. But see, the thing is, I know that we can beat stage 30 with this team. So what is this, 27? Do the champions change on the next stage? So all I need to do is beat this one? Oh man. This is terrible. This is terrible. I think maybe what I'll do is speed up the footage here so that oh geez. I don't know. We'll try one more time. There's stage 27. I don't know. I don't know, man. I truly thought, you know what? I bet I just need to change the AI. See, Jingwan's almost dead there. I think we need to kill him before he does that. So what if I just change the AI to block their passives and crap? I think that will work. Okay, so let's try that. We're not changing the team, we're just changing the AI. Okay. So if I come in here and I do not this first, I just do this first. That sounds good. Okay. All right. All right. And now we should just kill them. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Very good. Oh, I feel so terrible. I wasted so many minutes running this stage. Oh, it feels so gross. Okay, but then that should be good for the next stage as well. All right. Well, at least we figured it out. Okay. At least we figured it out. You know, put your harassment in the comments as per usual. All right. But we did it. I needed it to be the other way, actually, on stage 30, which is weird. But who else are we going to be using the Chronophage gear set on? Cardinal is the one that sticks out to me for a strategy like that. But I'm certain that there are other ones that we should be putting it on as well. Like, can we fit a 4-piece Chronophage set on a nuker? You know, could we do Chronophage and could we do Chronophage and Savage or Lethal? There's 27. Okay, perfect. And now 28 should be the same. Oh, 28's with the new champions. So, actually, I might need to switch it back. Because here's the thing. I needed it to go second. I need Ramontu's abilities to go in the other order because of the buffs that they put up. I don't have block buffs in this team. Yeah, yeah. Does that mean I'm going to lose this? And then I'm going to have to start over. Maybe it'll just be a little slower. Maybe it'll just be a little slower and I can still do it. That's my hope. But I think that the Chronophage set is like one of those sets that we're going to keep finding more and more ways to utilize it over time. So if you don't farm it now, who knows when the next time it's going to be available. Like I would probably guess that the next event dungeon is going to be Pinpoint again. And then they'll go back and forth. Eventually, they'll add another gear set as well, similar to how they have the Forge Pass sets. Why are we not clearing these buffs off of her? It's not like they're protected. Anyway, I think that that is probably going to be the case for this gear set. They'll alternate back and forth. Then they'll probably add a third or maybe even a fourth one in there to keep the event dungeon fresh. I would like to see the event dungeon 4 times a year. I think that would be great. One for each quarter. And then we're going to clear this and move on to the next stage. Perfect. All right, here we go. And the last one. A minute, 148. Okay, so then for 29, we want to go back to opener on the A2. And yeah, we can just continue this. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see here. And then Ramontu is going to come in after the fact, and now he's going to strip those buffs. Perfect. There we go. And that's how this team is meant to work. So, we should get this in like a minute and a half, which is a pretty good farm rate. I think the solo strategies are still working with like Eurost or I forget actually who the other solo strategies were for the last event dungeon, but those should still work here. I don't think that it's as good as the last time, but it will still work. And then all we need to do is finish off the boss. Marius coming in there. Got my Marius's 5-star blessing, and now I need to save up for his 6-star blessing. That's the goal, 6-star Marius. Okay. And finish him off. Perfect. And actually, stage 29, faster than stage 30. I mean, faster than stage 28. And now, here's stage 30. So, good run. Good run. And this was the best I could do. So, hopefully we do well in the competition. But really the point is bringing more teams, you know, to showcase. And yes, you do need to have pretty fast speeds. But as long as you can have fast enough speeds for your turn meter booster to boost the rest of your champions in there, you should be good to go. You know, you really should. So, low 300s is usually fine for the event dungeon. Now, of course, my Sulfurion and some of my other champions are a little bit faster than that. But really, speed tuning in the low 300s is very reasonable. And then your other champions just can't be too slow. Like if you're using your damage dealer, probably needs to be like 250, but not necessarily, especially for the ally attack strategy. My Whisper's like 150 or 170 or something. She's very slow. So it depends on which strategy that you're going for. If you want any specifics on any of the champions that you've seen here today, hit me up during one of my live streams. My schedule for September is going to be Monday and Friday. And then if I can stream other days, I will. But Monday and Friday, I'm committed to doing that. All right, so now here we go, jumping into the other teams. 23. So this is my clear team, okay? And the similar version of this is going to include mythicals. I apologize, but I do want to show it for people who would be running this team, okay? It's a little bit faster than the other version. The other version runs about like a minute 30-ish on average, and this one is closer to a minute, but still very viable. Let's go and do my ridiculous team, the speed event dungeon level 30, and then I'm going to show you the more accessible ones here, so stick around. This is the fastest possible. You cannot, I don't think you can make it any faster than this. Doesn't count towards the challenge, but it is 7 seconds. It can be 6 seconds. So this is the fastest possible that I know of. I don't even think you can get 5 seconds. So anyway, let's watch that one more time since it's so quick. Basically, you have Calvalax boosting the damage. You have Ramontu removing the passives. You have the stuff from Ashnar. And then, obviously, Sigfrund, 6-star Crushing Rend with a 5-star Cat's Gaze. It's a pretty ridiculous build. But what you want to see is a more accessible team. So let's come down to stage 20 and let's see those Ninja Turtles in action. So we have Cardiel in here as another ally attacker because I don't have Raphael. And yes, April is very important to this team, plus the Ninja Turtles. April is going to shut down the team. She's going to shut down the team. And that's pretty ridiculous. And then Michelangelo is going to come in here and he is going to spread those debuffs as well to everybody. And that's crazy, okay? Now, if you don't have as good of like damage gear on these champions, it will be a little bit slower, but that's fine. I've actually never seen anybody die in this team. So that's interesting, but it's still 100%. So there we go. Perfect. 38 seconds. Let's rerun that actually. One more time. And then, of course, let me know what your teams are that you're using here. Put those player IDs in the comments below. And hopefully one or multiple of these strategies was helpful for you in clearing the event dungeon here. Okay. There's some RNG because April's A1. Oh, yes, I remember now. And there Mikey died again. I ran this team multiple times. I never saw anyone die. But Cardiel does do the revive on death. Okay, so if you have him, then that's fine. But you actually don't need him. Like that could be Mikage or whoever. But for the challenge, we couldn't use any mythicals or some other champions that we were not allowed to use, etc. So anyway, that'll do it for me here today. If you want a specific video on this strategy, I might do that. April actually really impressed me here. I think that she is good. Anyway, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.